Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful Friday, January 29th, last day of January.
Trying to make it February already.
Yeah, I'm close. Actually, I just made a payment that I would normally make at the first of the month, so it is February for me.
Look at you bragging about being ahead on bills.
Yeah, I'm feeling really good about myself.
I'm gonna try adulting eventually.
Don't draw too much into that. It's not that big a deal. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV here on channel 100 in Flora, Hartville, Watson, Effingham, Louisville, Salem. No, 99 on Salem.
Parts of Fairfield.
By the way, did you see, and you may not have seen it yet, we've got this new deal. Even if you don't have Wabash coming to your house, you're going to want to sign up now, because we've got 1 gig for life at like $70 or something like that.
I'm in.
Yeah. Just go ahead and make sure you sign up, and I think I don't know if they can lock you in or not, but let's see.
Yeah, see, I'm not on Wabash because not available yet. I just had to up my plan this week because of data caps.
Oh, is that right?
And running a online video virtual fitness company.
Yeah, you kind of need our data. This is it's a gig up, gig down, or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I was okay with is the data cap that gets
I don't know the details, so don't hold me to anything I just said.
I was ready to sign.
Don't hold me to anything. It is January 29th. What is going on in and around the area today? Actually, a few things tomorrow, as I'll try to keep you up on the weekend stuff. A few things going on this weekend. Tomorrow, in particular, down in Fairfield, it's the Frontier Community College Adult Literacy Program is going to set up an informational booth at the Fairfield Public Library tomorrow. It'll be from 10 a.m. until noon. The event is for folks who like to volunteer and for those who would like to volunteer to help out the adult literacy folks and who may need help with some of those basic skills. So if you're going to be a volunteer, stop by. If you also want more information because you think you want to learn a little bit more, become a better reader, by all means, stop by down at the library tomorrow from 10 a.m. until noon. Also tomorrow, this is a big one. I love this one. Over in Carlisle, it's an Eagle Watch. An Eagle Watch from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at the General Dean Bridge. You know where the General Dean Bridge is in Carlisle?
Do not.
As you're coming
is that the one coming in on the east side of town?
Coming into town on the east side of town. Yeah.
Got the walking bridge. And
that's right.
Yeah.
It is the walking bridge.
Okay.
There's a little building right next to that walking bridge, and apparently that little building is the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
Now, I do have to say, after watching a bunch of NFC East football this year, I'm not sure if I'm in for an Eagle Watch.
It's not that kind of eagle watch.
Oh, okay.
It's bald.
Okay.
Bald eagle. This will be at the General Dean Recreation Area between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. on Saturday. The World Bird Sanctuary is going to have a live bald eagle on display as for public viewing in a heated tent. Hopefully it's one of those tents that have the walls. If you got an eagle in there, you'd hate to see it just take off. And
I think that's happened before.
I think it has.
When they always have them, and one of them didn't come back. I remember.
Yeah, that'd be a bad way to lose an eagle. But I suspect the eagle can handle himself out in the wild. Visit any time during these hours so that you help prevent large gatherings. The event is going to be different from years prior in that it'll be a meet and greet style event as opposed to standing there and getting classes or something like that. Masks will be required when entering the tent. The General Dean Recreation Area is also one of the best spots around Carlisle Lake to view bald eagles in their natural habitat. Those attending the event are encouraged to bring a mask, binoculars, or a spotting scope and dress accordingly for the weather. It is an outdoor event. Have you seen any of the bald eagles around Wayne and Clay counties?
I live in my basement pretty much anymore, so No, I have seen. There's been quite a few more sightings here.
Well, actually, down there, right, just on the north side of the Clay County line, Wayne County line, there's a Raccoon Creek, right? And there's some bald eagles that you'll see flying from one side to the other on the street there. Of course, I make this drive a little often.
For the last 10 months, my only exposure to that has pretty much been seeing pictures on Facebook.
Oh, that makes... At least people are going on Facebook to help you out there. You at least give
my wildlife adventures are Cosmo trying to chase squirrels on our walks.
See, that's why you keep Cosmo nicely, tightly leashed, so that he doesn't kill the squirrel, and you don't want him to get the taste of blood.
Yeah, we got like a 15-foot retractable one that's just long enough to keep him from getting in trouble.
There you go. That makes sense, because the squirrels will fight back. The squirrels could be mean. This is also National Bigwig Day. National Bigwig Day is both an expression of potential it's an expression of the potential inside all of us, and an entertaining opportunity to make a positive impact on the lives of others. I just put this one up there because I like the picture.
Okay, you could have modeled this with one of Dodie's wigs from Arf Ball Nights.
Fifi Mahoney. See, now that kind of looks like some of her.
Pulp Fiction wig would have worked.
The Mia, that's right. The Mia Wallace. That would have looked good. Yeah, this is National Bigwig Day, celebrated by donning your biggest, wildest wig and maybe having a party to raise funds to donate to the American Cancer Society. That's how this all came about. The Look Good, Feel Better division. That's folks who lose their hair. Bigwig is a chance to maybe help them not feel a little bit down. The key is to not give big, but to get lots of people to give just $1. On National Bigwig Day, the fundraising part is to see if 1 million people will give $1 each, and by demonstrating that even $1 can have a big impact, National Bigwig Day is out to show we all have a big wig inside of us. Isn't that nice? That's nice, I guess.
Nope, every joke I came up with was inappropriate for air. I'm out on that one.
I was trying to come up with this. Started in 2016. That's probably better not to joke about whatsoever. This is also National Puzzle Day. National Puzzle Day each year on January 29th. National Puzzle Day recognizes how exercising your brains with puzzles,
like Mike Matheny's bullpen usage.
Do what?
Like Mike Matheny's bullpen usage?
That is a puzzle. That is a puzzle.
Not this type.
That's not the... Yeah, see, that one you never get an answer to. This one you could usually find an answer, but but Mike Matheny's bullpen usage is never answered. National Puzzle Day, it was started in 2002 as Jody Jill created it as a way to share her enjoyment of puzzles as a syndicated newspaper puzzle maker and professional quiz maker. She developed classroom lesson plans especially for the observance, and the popularity has grown year after year.
That is one thing I added when I took over as editor of the press. There was we added the crossword and
you did that?
Yeah.
See, now that's not there anymore, is it?
It's a filler when they need it, I think.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. By the way, it's Brian Turner. I didn't even mention that Brian Turner's here.
At this point, they should probably know.
Take the Points edition. He's wearing Illinois colors tonight. That threw me. That he's wearing Illini colors. I was just thrown.
Lifelong fan here, Bruce.
Lifelong. Yeah, really. I don't know about that. This is also one of my favorites, National Corn Chip Day. Grab the salsa or the queso and celebrate National Corn Chip Day. Recognized each year across the country, this day encourages corn chip lovers to whip up their favorite dips and or toppings. Of course, the corn chip is different from the tortilla chip. Both are made from cornmeal. However, there are differing steps in the process. The corn for a tortilla chip is soaked in a lime water solution that breaks down the holes.
Makes them thinner too, doesn't it?
Can make them thinner, yeah. But they can be thinner because they don't have the holes involved.
Right.
There you go, the holes. There were
big Frito chili cheese.
Chili cheese Frito guy.
Yeah, that's one of my top 3 chips.
Really?
Yeah. Chili cheese Fritos.
What are the other 2?
Jalapeno Crunchers are in there, and the sweet and spicy chili Doritos, the purple bag.
Well, at least you know what you like. That's I would have none of the 3 in my top 10.
I'm a nerd. We rank everything. Do you want me to go my full top 10?
No, that's fine. No, we'll have, he can find him at iamweeze.com and probably find
him. I am a modern day 10. Rob Gordon here.
Oh, gosh. You know how many people know who that is?
4. I counted them.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
And I ranked them.
Where do I rank in that?
Let's go to break.
Not cool. Let's see what's on television tonight, folks. What do you want to see on TV? By the way, Corn Chip Day has been celebrated since at least 2002. NBA basketball tonight. The Milwaukee Bucks are at New Orleans. Get another chance to see Zion, and that's at 6:30 on ESPN. The doubleheader game will be the Dallas Mavericks at the Utah Jazz. Get a chance to see Luka. NHL hockey, one game tonight, one game on the schedule. The Columbus Blue Jackets are in Chicago, taking on the Blackhawks. That's on NBC Sports Chicago, channel 643. Also, NCAA men's basketball. Got about half a dozen games I can tell you about. St. Louis Billikens at Richmond at 5:30. That's on ESPN2. They got a triple header on ESPN2, I think. I'll just give you a couple. Coastal Carolina Chanticleers at Georgia Southern Eagles. Who's kidding who? I can't get by it. The biggest game of the night is the shirt he is wearing.
North Texas at Rice.
Biggest game of the night tomorrow night, not tonight.
No, that's actually tomorrow night.
Is that tomorrow night?
Yeah.
I don't think I can get that on TV.
Nope.
Biggest game of the night. Fox Sports 1. Get by your television. Feel the warmth of your television as the Iowa Hawkeyes join in battle in Champaign.
They're going down.
Fighting Illini.
I'm calling it. Illinois wins this one.
I'm with that. You're watching Big Talk. That's Brian. He's my new friend. We're now friends again. We'll be back after this word. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Brian Turner is here, Wheeze, as we all know and love him. And we are going to talk about a lot of sports today. We're going to end up talking here in a little bit about the NFC Championship game, the AFC Championship game, as well as college basketball. We're going to talk food. Stick around. We've got
Super Bowl talk.
A lot of Super Bowl.
Are we allowed to call it Super Bowl, or are we got to go big game?
No, we're calling.
We're journalists. That's
we're
right.
We're we're not selling anything based on this. This is journalism, pal. We can talk about Super Bowl all we want.
So I finally do a journalism?
That's exactly right. You've never done that before. Okay. After all the waiting since August, late August, finally, there's going to be high school sports in Illinois, right? Woohoo!
Yeah, because we had a short fall season that had tennis, cross country, golf. Yeah, I was actually just looking at my Twitter. I've got my work Twitter account. 334 days ago was the end of the Mules basketball season.
Wow.
Other than that, we just had tennis, golf,
And that was like March 1st or something. It was in the, sectional final or something?
Regional final.
Regional final. The IHSA and the IDPH.
They were finally on the same page.
Wasn't it shocking how the Illinois Department of Public Health finally went from 0 to 60 on this Friday? Tell me about what happened here Friday.
Well, they changed some of their, or basically we dropped in mitigation phases where we dropped back down to phase 4, which made some of these sports possible, the high-risk sports with limited fans and outdoor sports are basically full go again.
I showed the map last week and then tried to explain what was going on. Was really poor in explaining it. I must admit, it was terrible.
And then the criteria did shift a little bit, where I think they eliminated the bed capacity as a limiter, and that enabled a couple of other areas to drop back down. So yeah, down in our area, I say that we're still Flora and Fairfield are still different, correct?
Well, Salem and Fairfield are in the same one.
Yeah.
Salem, where Marion County and Wayne County are in the same district.
Right.
Flora and Effingham, or Clay County and Effingham County, are in a different district. And Edwards County is in the same one as Fairfield.
Anyway, down in this area, most teams are going to be able to play again.
And actually, I think that the ones in the Section 6 or whatever, as I believe, is what the Clay County and Effingham, they're playing too.
Yeah.
Now,
they won't be able to play against teams from other sections. It's going to be a conference and inter-regional now. But
intersection.
Yeah.
Whereas, so can teams from, well, I'm not even going to ask.
Well, like what we were looking at before this last week, but over the summer, Fairfield could play Massac County but could not play Flora.
Here's the chart put out by the IHS.
That's the schedule, yes.
Yeah, schedule on when teams are able to start playing their games. And boys and girls basketball right up there at the top. That's really the only ones getting started around here. The rest of those don't much.
Yeah, basketball was the headline in this area,
and that was the interesting thing. Listening in on the media availability yesterday from the IHSA guys, they were saying, play when you can, man.
Yeah.
We gave you 7 days if you started practicing last Friday.
And teams started doing open gyms and contact days, and the IHSA said, yeah, we're going to go ahead and count those as your practices. So, like I said, the Mules are starting games next week.
I have started receiving some schedules. I can't give you all I've received is one so far, one full schedule from a school. So I can't really tell you when Wabash is going to start broadcasting or televising these games. However, I'm guessing that starting next Friday night, I'm going to be kind of busy.
Yeah, probably. Although, like my first team plays Tuesday.
This next week?
Yep.
Well, you're going to Wayne City for the Weber game or something like that?
No, that's boys at Woodlawn. Mules.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fairfield loaded. This is all we know is like the first week for Fairfield, and I haven't seen anything in lockdown for anybody else. Fairfield loaded up first week.
Yeah, they got boys and girls are both playing twice the first week, and then they get in the conference play that second week. Talked to Coach Wells, the athletic director there. Their plan is conference games for girls Mondays and Thursdays, for boys Tuesdays and Fridays, and then each one of them will have a third game each week and non-conference game
on Saturday.
Or that you can do during the week if your team is on the road.
Saturday.
Say if the girls are.
How about Wednesdays?
Wednesdays and Saturdays are going to be open for non-conference, or you could even, like, say your girls are on the road on a Monday. You could add a home boys game on a Monday too for a third game, so you got a little bit of leeway. I know
the little line. We're shooting this, by the way, folks. Sorry about that. We're shooting this on Thursday afternoon. We'll know more Friday morning because I know that the Cahokia Conference, where Salem is having their meeting today.
BDC's was yesterday.
BDC's was yesterday. Little Illini was this morning, and they're putting together they're putting together the media information on that.
And then the River to River was going to rework their schedule to basically sync up with the BDC, and that's going to be a lot of the non-conference matchups is River to River against BDC.
The National Trail Conference that contains Dietrich and North Clay and all those, they were together this afternoon as well, and I know that they've completed their girls side of it. I think they're completing the boys soon today, but I have not received anything. But
basically, we have an idea of what we think they're going to do. We just got to get it official and get the schedules out.
Basketball starts next week. That's the cool thing, and we will certainly keep you up to date.
And then sports doesn't stop. As long as we can stay in these mitigations, we keep the numbers down.
There's the picture right there. You go.
Yeah, basketball season ends on the 13th. First football game is on the 19th of March. Russ Gerlach coaching basketball and football this year, and he's not the only one, but he's the one. I was giving him a hard time last night. As I told him, anyone that knows me knows I know football way more than basketball.
Yeah.
So I texted him last night and told him, hey, if you need me to coach for 2 weeks, I'll take your basketball team. We're running three-man weave and we ain't playing defense.
I was going to say running UCLA all day long. Running UCLA all day long. It's going to be wild. I guess the point is, and if you talk to a player, I haven't talked to any players, and I don't know if you have or not.
I have.
But if you talk to the players, they don't really care how many games they're playing. They're just glad to be playing, aren't they?
I was down at the Mules practice Tuesday, and there's definitely a pep in the step.
Yeah. Yeah. So basketball is on. Football to come. Volleyball to come. That's cool. Baseball and softball after that.
And the IHSA did make sure the spring sports got a full season because those got canceled last year, and then wrestling did get moved to the end of the year, basically.
And they're going to have I presume, state tournaments
for the spring sports. Yes,
they're not having state tournaments in basketball and football, which really surprised me. But I guess they ran out of time.
Well, I was surprised they decided to do the right thing to spring sports instead of making the most money. They actually put the S in IHSA and not the $ this time.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the Illinois High School Association, God bless them. That is Weeze. We're going to come back. I'm Bruce. We're going to come back. We're going to talk a little football and maybe a little food. Back right after this. Stick around.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full-service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey at Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. I did too. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That's Brian Turner. You can find him online at iamweeze.com. He is the boy wonder at Paragon Microsystems. Did I get it right?
Paragon Micro.
Well, I'm close.
You're getting closer and closer.
I feel good about that. And also former reporter for the Wayne County Press.
Technically still part-time.
Oh, well, I guess you were, if you have a byline today. Okay, NFC Championship. Let's start with the NFC Championship. There have been, it was an upset of sorts. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they were 3-point at the end, right? 2.5 point dog.
I thought it was more than that, wasn't it?
Did it go up?
I was thinking they were 6.5. And then the Chiefs Bills was the 3.5.
No. They were both in the.
Maybe the Packers were 6.5 2 weeks ago.
They were 6.5 the other. And didn't cover against the Rams. Didn't cover either against the Bucs. I got to tell you, I went. I think I went 1 for 4 on our, or 1 for 3 on our picks this weekend, and this was the 0 for 2. I had the wrong over under, and I had the Packers winning as well as covering the spread, and I look back at the statistics for the game. I look back at everything in the game, and I still wonder, how did they lose? How did they lose to Tampa Bay?
I still go back to the play at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
Scotty Miller,
who all 5'8" of him or whatever he is, so personal hero of mine.
Last play of the half, the Buccaneers are already ahead, 14-10 or something at that time, and this took it to 14-9 maybe. I can't remember.
It's 14-10.
14-10. And a Hail Mary into the end zone, and the Packers defensive backs basically let this guy get behind him and score. I just couldn't believe it.
Well, and it's one of those things, like, there's no way you can let a guy behind you, but if you think about it, everyone in that stadium knew when they went 4 for 4, and then it was, okay, they're going to run that quick out and get better field goal range, because I think they were around the 40 or so.
Yeah. Yeah, they were able
51.
to kick it.
Yeah, it was basically, we cannot give up that quick out and let them get in field goal range. So the Packers stayed in man defense, trying to take away that quick out. He didn't run the quick out.
He didn't run quick out. He ran to the end zone, and it was one of those, like, you can't give up a touchdown with no time on the clock. But then it was also, no one in the stadium thought they were going for. I mean, you might have had it in mind though.
And they were running that cover one single high safety, and they had there's actually Evans in the slot, and he ran a post route, and the safety had to go with him.
Yeah.
And that left your corner with a bad back out there on an island by himself.
Yeah.
Sitting on that quick out route. So I mean,
so Green Bay goes in down 11, goes in half down 11, and Tampa's got a good defense. Tampa's got a solid defense, and they
they're top 5 in the NFL defense.
They're top 5, and they made life very difficult. They sacked Rodgers several times, and
that defensive line against those two Packer tackles was a mismatch.
I'm glad to see Ndamukong Suh. Actually, I'm one of the 5 people in the world I think who likes Ndamukong Suh.
That's because you wanted them with the Rams instead of Sam Bradford.
Wanted him to be a Ram.
You and Tom Matthews.
But yeah, they'd still be in St. Louis probably. If Bradford hadn't been our quarterback,
That's an interesting question.
they'd probably still be in St. Louis.
If you take
if they
Sue
hadn't
over
taken
Bradford, are they still in St. Louis?
Heck yes, they are.
Bringing up old scars here.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Why don't you just dig a little bit deeper?
Hey, I thought
we got
won the Heisman.
a 4th and goal. Analytics don't even say to do what this guy did, do they? I mean,
You talking the field goal near the end?
field goal, and they never get the ball back. Green Bay didn't get the ball back.
Actually, if you look at the analytics, because I follow that it used to be the New York Times 4th down bot. It got bought out by someone, but the Packers' win percentage, if they go for it there, was 10%. Kicking the field goal was still 9%. I mean, to the grand scheme of things, it probably didn't make a huge difference. It took them from 10% to 9%. That being said, Aaron Rodgers going for you might bump it up a couple points, but no, that wasn't what killed him. It was Kevin King trying to play through a bad back, and I feel bad for that guy because he was awful.
Yeah,
he's one, and he had the pass interference. Yeah. He's the guy that got beat at the end of the first half.
Yeah,
and he came into it banged up. They didn't know if he's going to play till warm-ups. He tried to gut through it and then just absolutely killed his team.
Yeah,
so it's one of those you feel bad for the guy.
Feel bad. All right, so that puts Tampa Bay into the Super Bowl, which leads us to food, of course. Super Bowl.
It all leads to food.
It all leads to food. We're gonna let's talk about Tampa Bay food. I'm going to show you some of these special treats from Tampa Bay. This is the donut ice cream cone. There's that Dat's Dough as this place down in Tampa. By the way, that's also where the Super Bowl is. That looks pretty good. I like
first time we've actually had that in the home stadium. We've had teams in the Super Bowl playing in their hometown before, but not in their home stadium.
Right. Had the hometown was what, Palo Alto?
You had
for the Niners.
You had the Niners at Stanford, and then you also had the Rams at the Rose Bowl.
Oh, I forgot about that one. That was when they played the Steelers. That was at the Rose Bowl in 1980, after the 80 season. Now that looks really good. This one I can get behind. This one,
anything fried on a stick, and then especially seafood.
This is a lobster corn dog from Tampa Bay. So I love the thought of that. That is, I'm all for that. This one is called mofongo.
I've never heard of this one.
I'm not sure what this is actually. Mofongo. I think that's like a fish cake. With a red Cuban sauce, like a hot sauce.
It looks like a sushi roll in a soup or something.
Well, those look like weird little tortillas too on top or something like. But yeah, that is a mofongo. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that mofongo is the correct term. And not some kind of nasty word that I'm saying on television. Maybe in more trouble with the next one. This is the Lechon, Lechon. This is
what kind of meat is that?
That's a Cuban sandwich, so it's like jerk pork, jerk chicken. Yeah. And
now I think Tampa and football. I think crab legs.
I'm going to let you have that one.
Oh yeah, they're pretty cheap there. You just got to walk into Publix, and you're allowed to leave with them if you're a quarterback.
He didn't Tallahassee.
That's Tampa, or it was Florida. That's what I meant, not Tampa. But former Tampa Bay quarterback.
Not
even the worst thing he's ever done.
Get off his back. Yeah, I was going to say he's done much worse than that. Let's see. This is one of what Weeze was suggesting for Super Bowl. Tell me about that.
One of my go-tos, the Hawaiian sliders.
The Hawaiian sliders.
You can never go wrong with Hawaiian sliders for a tailgate.
Actually, that one looks like it needs cut. It hasn't. Don't you normally have the meat cut, or do you wait till you've cooked it and then cut the meat?
That still needs cut.
Okay, and what is all involved there? You have
Hawaiian rolls, and you can go with whatever meat, cheese, and usually there's some little Italian or something.
Then this is where
you bake them.
The invention of the aluminum folding tray was really meant for this, right? Yeah,
it's maybe not invented for it, but it's definitely perfected for it.
Yeah, that's I like that one. And then tell me about these
salami chips. I was surprised you never heard of these.
I have never heard of these. I've never eaten them. I've never seen them.
It's the simplest snack to do, and it's one of those things most people don't bring, so it seems fancy, but it's literally throw some sliced salami on a pan and and 5 minutes later you're good to go.
So it's got to be probably pretty closely sliced, right?
Yeah, you can get thin sliced salami, and it's an easy tailgate food.
Really?
Yeah. And if you're somewhere where you're doing a keto or low carb or whatever, this is actually a pretty good Super Bowl for that, because we'll get into the Kansas City side. But
We are getting into the Kansas City side here in just a second. The AFC champs, Kansas City. We'll talk about them right after this word on Big Talk. After this. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians, and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Right there is Brian Turner. You can find him online, his stuff online, iamweeze.com. And my name is Bruce Dickey. We're talking about the AFC Championship game now, as the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Buffalo Bills. A good football game. Solid football game, exciting all the way through, but I got to tell you, it looked after the Chiefs after the Chiefs took the lead.
I say, stop me if you've heard this before, but the Chiefs got down 2 scores in a playoff game.
But it was just 9.
Actually, they got down 9-0.
Yeah,
and normally, because they were 3-point favorites. Usually, a 3-point favorite gets down 9-0 in that game.
Yeah,
in that point in the game. They're a 2 or 3 point underdog when you go look at live odds. We've all seen this movie before. They never dropped below a pick'em.
Did they not?
Yeah, they had even down 9-0. The live odds still had a pick'em or better because we watched them do it last year
twice. Right,
and by bigger deficits.
Well, they were down 21 or something to the Texans, or 24.
Yeah, normally would they be about 2.5 or 3 point underdogs? They were still pick'em.
And this Chiefs team is one that it is. It looks unstoppable.
They remind me of the boxer that doesn't turn it on until he gets punched in the face pretty good.
And the thing that really freaks you out when you watch him is Travis Kelce. He just has. They just get him the ball, and how could he not? He looks unguardable for some reason. He's a big doofy tight end. How could they not guard him?
He's extremely talented, but he also has the best scheming play caller in football on the offensive side.
Yeah.
And he's got so much speed around him that you can't really
get focus.
You can't do like what the late Gronk years with the Patriots, where you just take away him,
right?
Because they didn't have anything on the outside. The other big weapon the Patriots had was also an inside guy.
Yeah.
With Hill and Hardman and those guys on the outside, you can't focus on Kelce.
Poor McCole Hardman.
Speaking of Gronk, and we're not going to recognize.
Oh, I'm sorry. You recognize greatness, right?
My only Super Bowl related Funko I had was Gronk when he was with the Patriots. And like I said, I made sure I got the GameStop exclusive.
I was going to say, where did you get that?
At GameStop.
Well, how about that? Did you buy any stock while you were there?
I didn't have to short sell this one. Yeah.
We're not.
What up, Reddit?
Yeah, we're not. See, I've never been on Reddit. I don't have a clue what they're doing.
It's a time suck, so I try to actually stay away from it on purpose because I know I can disappear into it for 3 weeks.
Well, somebody's doing okay.
I did tweet out last night. I said do FUBU next, and then the Oakland A's bullpen.
Oh, heavens. All right. So the Chiefs, McCole Hardman, early in the game, drops the punt, goes to the sideline. He just basically hit himself in the head with his helmet. And everybody, all the Chiefs guys say, don't worry.
Yeah.
It's early.
And then they got on that reverse right after that.
They made a point to get him involved, which when you're good enough a team that you can make a point to get basically your third wide receiver, right? Third, maybe fourth wide receiver involved after he made a mistake.
Depends on if Watkins is healthy, but yeah.
After he made a mistake, that's a pretty good team.
Yeah. And that's also, Andy Reid's known for his X's and O's. That also shows you he understands the mentality of a team and a player and a game where he made sure he got him right back in that.
Andy Reid now has been to, 3 straight AFC championship games and the second straight Super Bowls.
See, I still say he's the second best coach of the last 20 years.
I'm not sure who would be another choice. Pete Carroll or John Harbaugh? Who would be choice?
Yeah, for me, it's Reid and then a distance.
Yeah, I was going to say
I would go Pete Carroll third, but I'm fully aware I'm biased there.
Well,
especially if you look at his college career. But
Dick Vermeil wasn't in the last 20 years.
and his good years were what, 4?
He had 3. He had 1.
I was counting the 1 year with Philly.
Oh, okay, yeah. He got 2 Super Bowls. Well, I'm trying to think who would even be in the
Tomlin
conversation of being.
But no, I mean, I think it's Belichick, Reid, and then you start having a conversation on who's after.
In the last 20 years,
yeah.
Bruce Arians, he's in the Super Bowl. He's pretty good. He wasn't the coach who took Arizona to the Super Bowl, though, was he? Wasn't that Ken Wisenhunt?
Arians was the coordinator, wasn't he?
Arians was coordinator for the Colts, and then Pagano came back. Arians left, went to Arizona for Wisenhunt, and then took the job after Wisenhunt got fired. And I think Wisenhunt got him in the Super Bowl. Wasn't unless it was Dennis Green.
No, it wasn't the Denny Green one.
He was already gone. Kansas City wins a fine ball game. Good effort, Buffalo.
They finally covered.
They finally covered after years of or 8 weeks in a row
of not covering.
So God bless you, Kansas City.
I was 0-4 on my picks.
You were 4-0?
0-4.
I was 1-3. I think I got Kansas City right.
My show picks, I was 0-4 and still managed to make money last week on football.
I don't know how that's even possible.
Props, and I didn't.
And you didn't bet your show picks?
I didn't bet my show picks on. It was that game. I wound up taking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I got a profit boost on one of them, and so I switched.
Actually, I think I picked Buffalo and the over, so I think that's how I think I won on the over, or maybe Buffalo and the other. Which did the over or under hit on that one? The over hit on both
overs hit.
Yeah, okay.
I had both unders. One thing that did come out of the game that I think has been underreported is the Chiefs lost one of their best players.
Eric Fisher, the right or left tackle?
Left
tackle.
You look at their offensive line going against Sue and Barrett and all those.
By Illini, Nick Allegretti's going to have his hands full.
Yeah. But you got a left tackle with 0 left tackle snaps since 2016. Allegretti, 7th rounder. Ryder, 7th rounder. Wisniewski was cut 2 months ago, and they picked him up. He's starting at right guard. And then Wiley's an undrafted free agent guard. That's your offensive line going into the Super Bowl game against one of the better defensive lines in football.
Sounds like
foreshadowing my pick next week.
I was going to say that sounds. I tell you, you know who the easy pick is though.
They're giving me the hook right now.
We're not letting you do that. You know who the easy pick right now though is as we show the good stuff when it comes to
We've been in this town a few times.
Yeah. This is the good stuff. I'm look at some of this. Now this is from what'd you say the name of the place was? Vittorelli's.
Jack Stack. Viorello's Jack Stack.
Viorello's Jack Stack. Those are like spicy chicken wings, and those are outstanding.
See, chicken wings are a Super Bowl staple, so you might as well go Kansas City style this time.
May as well Kansas City style. And what do you think of the leaving the drummy attached to the wing? That's
more work for me, so not a fan.
I kind of like that.
No, we were talking through text message earlier. For Super Bowl parties, I always try to do a food from each one of the towns. So for me, it was going to be pulled pork and crab legs. Well, you got all kinds of options with pork in Kansas City, though.
I've got this one for you. This is
That's another Super Bowl staple.
That is a Super Bowl staple, and I did not realize until I was looking for this picture that you put cayenne pepper on.
Cayenne and a little brown sugar.
Actually, it's a lot of brown sugar and a little cayenne. But I pulled this picture because it's
just because.
Yeah. That's basically barbecued.
You might as well just go ahead and leave that on the screen for the rest of the show, and then just listen to us talk and stare at that.
You know what I really should do is put that green screen up here, and we could just have that sitting behind us the whole time. I'd be okay with that. And then, but also from Kansas City, this is kind of the mixed platter. This might be Arthur Bryant's. I'm not sure. But you have the ribs, you have the chicken, you have the pulled pork, and there down in front is the brisket. No, that's not from Arthur Bryant's. That's from Joe's.
That looks like Oklahoma Joe's.
Yeah, that's Joe's.
Been there.
Yeah, been there too. How many barbecue places, the top 5 you been to?
I think it was 3. Not the top 10, it was 3.
I think I'd been to 3 or 4 of them.
It was Bryant's, Joe's, and what was the other? I just had that list up earlier.
I've been to Bryant's, I've been to Joe's, and there's
Gates.
Arthur, the Gates. Yeah, that's.
It's the Godfathers of Kansas City barbecue. There's been some newer ones pop up that are pretty good, but
Kansas City barbecue defeats whatever Tampa comes up with. Let's just that's. I have spoken. How about that?
I'm on board, and I love seafood, but yeah, you
can't go wrong. You were there for you were there for soccer.
Yeah, U.S. men's team.
Yeah, it was a fun weekend. I watched it on TV. I had a good time.
That was coming back from Colorado.
Yeah, okay.
Red Rocks.
That's cool. The Avets.
Avets and Sturgill Simpson.
Dang, that's a nice show.
Yeah.
We'll be back right after this. Wrap things up for this week. We might talk a little college basketball. See if we can get you on your way. We'll see you back in a sec.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
I apologize for sitting there looking at my phone, ladies and gentlemen, but
Oh, are we back?
I've got schedules coming in. I've got the athletic director sending me schedules, so I kind of have things I'm going to have to do. Tomorrow might be kind of busy.
Problems.
That's right. That's a happy issue. By the way, the first game, if you're wondering, for the Flora Wolves, first boys basketball game for Flora, that's the only one I had a chance to look at. And it is at Edwards County next Friday night. So there you have it. That's cool. We are going to be in Edwards County Gymnasium. We are not as yet for Wabash. And I don't know how.
Let me guess. Coming soon?
Yes. One other football thing before we get off of football. Apparently, there was a trade demand made about a month ago that nobody knew about.
I think it was reported. It's officially official that he wants out now. So let's Schefter says it.
Well, when Schefter says it, but he actually gave the trade demand to Houston weeks ago, and Houston just didn't tell anybody. And
I remember hearing a few weeks ago that he wanted out.
He wanted out, but he never said he had made the official demand.
Deshaun Watson, who we're talking
about.
Deshaun
Watson is now, of course, a demand means nothing, right? Because he's under contract.
He's under contract. They could stick to their guns, and it sounds like the GM might be the type that would do that, but you've seen in this last several years here, when superstars make demands, they tend to get their way. And Deshaun has reached a point where he's a superstar quarterback.
Deshaun Watson is a superstar quarterback. Did you see the potential trade that was floated this morning? The four-way trade.
Does this involve the Dolphins?
No, this was the Packers, the Patriots.
Rodgers ain't going anywhere.
The Packers, the Patriots,
was this Stafford to the Patriots, maybe?
No, it was the Packers, the Patriots, and I think it was the Niners.
Okay.
So it was Rob Rodgers to the Niners, Watson to the, I think, Patriots, and then there were like large numbers of draft picks flitting in and out of different places.
It sounds like something me or you came up with, not actual GM talk.
Actually, it was a good one. But GMs don't in the NFL, they don't do four-way trades. So I mean, it's not.
They're not Billy Bean.
Yeah, this is not happening. But he might get traded.
Jets are the favorite right now in Vegas, plus 250.
Really?
Yeah.
See, the Jets, they've got 2 first-round picks right this year, and
so does the other team. That's the other kind of co-favorite at plus 300. The Dolphins. Who? One of those picks is Houston's.
Oh, wow.
That would be fun.
So what would the Dolphins? The Dolphins
probably Tua and a pick for Watson.
That's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal at all. Yeah, especially if it's the early pick.
And Watson did come out and say, because the Texans hired their coach yesterday, Uncle Joey from Full House.
What are the Texans doing? By the way, I mean, how can you destroy how can you destroy a program like I call them a program, a franchise? How can you destroy a franchise that fast?
I think their Uncle Jesse's going to be the defensive coordinator.
Uncle Jesse, this poor guy.
You get the Dave Coulier joke, right?
Vaguely. Why?
Full House. Uncle Joey was Dave Coulier.
Okay.
Texans hired Dave Coley.
Dave Coley. No, I didn't. I just thought for being an old. I just thought you were talking about an old unnecessary person.
No. No, it's a Full House joke. I was like, he's not picking this one up.
I wasn't picking that up, no.
If you have to explain a joke, it's no longer funny.
Well, it was. I caught all the rest of your stuff today.
Which is above average.
It's pretty good. So, yeah, Deshaun Watson, who knows where he's going to end up. I've got all these.
Stafford to the Colts is the other favorite.
I like Stafford to the Colts.
And that's been a
Phillip
mutual.
Rivers retired. Nice career, Phillip. Is he going to get in the Hall of Fame?
I saw Greg Cosell come out today and said he would trade for Stafford before he would draft Justin Fields.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of the pro personnel people that think he's a top 5 or 6 quarterback. He's just been stuck on the Lions.
Yeah, I would agree with that too, but I know the thing is you got to get it's got to be the right situation for Justin Fields. It's got to be a situation similar to what the kid has in Arizona. Kyler Murray has, and it's got to be the same situation similar to what Deshaun Watson had for the first 3 years he was in Texas. For some reason, they let
Hopkins.
Once they got rid of once they let him play in front of Tom Savage, for crying out loud, playing back up to Tom Savage. Yeah, that doesn't.
Although Stafford's record against winning teams has always been awful. Stat I saw this week, going back to the NFC Championship game. Aaron Rodgers against winning teams.
You're not going to let me talk about college basketball?
No, because this one's a good stat. Gonzaga's good.
Gonzaga's good. Baylor's really good too.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers has played or had a fourth quarter deficit of 2 points or more against a winning team 42 times in his career. How many games do you think the Packers have won in that winning team trailing by 2 or more in the fourth quarter?
2 more points is all?
Yeah. Out of 42.
15.
Not close.
20.
0.
Hold on a second.
0 and 42 against teams with a winning record when trailing by 2 or more points in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Yeah, that was one that's like, okay, I didn't think that would even be possible.
I haven't heard that.
Because he is known as the Mr. Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Either all his comebacks have either been while they were down 1 or against a team with a losing record. That was one and
what's that stat on a guy like Brady? I wonder.
Hello, Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, St. Louis Rams.
Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, I probably should have asked.
You didn't want just the Super Bowls?
Hello, Carolina.
48% of the Super Bowls in his playing career. That's ridiculous. I hate Tom Brady. I want to punch him in the face.
We could sit here for the next hour.
You got to let him. I mean, at this point, you got to give it to him.
He is the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm not going to call him the greatest.
Sucks to say that.
I'm not going to call him the greatest football player of all time. I
mean, that's Marcus Allen. We all know that.
It's Jim Brown. It's not Marcus.
Jim Brown was just a fatter Jerome Bettis.
Changed the game. He changed the game.
I'll give you for his. I mean, you remember how big Jim Brown was?
Yeah, he was huge.
He was like 205 pounds.
He was huge.
He was huge for that era.
He was huge in comparison to everybody with him.
Art Shell was a 270-pound lineman that would just tower and
Jim Brown was the greatest football player of all time. That's what I'm saying.
He had as many, because he was named the greatest college football player ever.
Yeah.
He had as many career rushing yards as Jonathan Taylor's worst year at Wisconsin.
We got to go. Well, have a great weekend, folks. Good luck to you. Have fun. We'll see you soon.